But fellow fanboys and fangirls, Fandom Boys are here, and I am back with another reaction video to a death battle. And it's one of the Marvel vs. DC death battles. This time, it's Thor versus Wonder Woman. Amazonian princess, who's also the daughter of Zeus, versus the thunder god, the Viking thunder god. The Viking thunder god, Prince of Asgard. It's Greek mythology versus Norse mythology. So I'm not sure who's gonna win, so I'm gonna watch the info session right now. So press play. You guys are not go. And the dogs are whining because they want to go outside, but there's like people.
Have always been rife with conflict, and these heavenly wars can last for centuries.
Workers outside right now
like
doing
with Thor, Norse champion of Asgard and son of Odin. And Wonder Woman, Greek warrior of the Amazons and daughter of Zeus. He's wears an amp boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay.
This is the Realm Eternal, root of the world tree and noblest of the 9 dimensions, Asgard. Like a protector for your butt? Shush. Asgard. Since ancient times, this colorful realm has been inhabited by warriors so powerful, many believe them to be immortal deities. And they sort of were, but being immortal in Asgard is a funny thing. See, every few thousand years, these fellas go through a little apocalyptic event where everybody dies. Then they're born anew with only vague memories of their previous lives. This is the cataclysmic event known as Ragnarok. And Asgard's newest king, the All-Father Odin, was determined to break this cycle. So he fathered the best damn warrior the realms had ever seen. The mighty Thor. Thor spent most of his life living among his people and defending his realm from its enemies. And he was good at it. Like, really good. He's their tank and DPS all rolled into one when it comes to raiding other realms. And boy, does he look the part. This guy is 6 feet 6 inches of pure muscle, and possibly lead because he somehow weighs 640 pounds. Thor was trained by the best in Asgard and has proven his mettle across multiple worlds. He helped found the Avengers and has defeated everything from giants to demons to other gods. As a real-life god, Thor is super strong, super fast, and super durable. And even on those rare occasions when he does get hurt, he patches up real quick with his healing factor. And of course, being the god of thunder lets him control
What is it with Marvel and healing factors?
But Thor isn't complete without his iconic arsenal. He wears the Belt of Strength, which doubles his already impressive might. And he swings around the most awesome tiny little hammer you've ever seen. Mjolnir is an ancient weapon. 65 million years ago, it was forged by dwarves by harnessing a star. Its construction was so intense, it caused the star to explode, and its fiery remains eradicated the dinosaurs. Talk about metal! Speaking of metal, Mjolnir is forged from Uru, an extremely durable iron-like ore that is highly susceptible to enchantment. Mjolnir in particular is enchanted to house a cosmic storm, powerful enough to shake black holes. And yes, the wielders of Mjolnir can access the storm's powers, including levitation and control over weather. Never wanted anything so bad in my life. Unfortunately, only those the hammer deems worthy can actually wield it, or even pick it up for that matter. You must be pure of heart and noble of mind, or else it won't even budge. Well, lucky
move a little bit for Cap, though.
Mjolnir's awesome power to his own. And with their
moved a little bit for Cap, though. He was kind of worthy. He's sort of worthy.
Thor has easily tagged Quicksilver, who at his best can run around 670 million miles per hour. And Thor can move even faster than that when his hammer is dragging him around. Yeah, that's a thing. Thor doesn't really fly on his own in the same way people like Superman or Captain Marvel do. Instead, he literally chucks his hammer as hard as he can and hangs on for dear life as it takes him for a ride. Thor has said Mjolnir is fast enough to reach the edge of the universe in 60 seconds. This means it can travel at least 350 trillion miles per hour, or over 500,000 times the speed of light. Don't let go, Goldilocks. Hitting pavement at that speed might hurt even you. He'd be fine. He can withstand a dip in the sun, where it can be over 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. And while he was knocked unconscious, he did survive a bomb capable of planet busting, equal to a force of over 53 quadrillion megatons of TNT.
I'm more impressed that he lifted this giant-ass snake. Look at that thing.
The Midgard serpent is massive, capable of wrapping around the entire Earth twice. It stretches nearly 900 miles wide and 50,000 miles long. By comparing it to the largest living snakes, the 550-pound Rhenaconda, we can estimate the Midgard serpent weighs about 17 trillion tons.
Hold on, Liz. I know my snakes, and it looks like that Midgard serpent is actually constricting the Earth. By squeezing prey, a snake can apply pressure 16 times its normal weight.
I can't look.
Thor
Until
just
I'm done
left
with
a
snakes,
really
I'm not
heavy
gonna look.
snake. He
I feel
outmatched
huge for snakes.
272 trillion tons of force.
I see a snake, I freak out and run the other way.
Goddamn right it is.
It is important to stress the unbelievable power Thor possesses. So
Okay,
much
is it
so
over?
that in fights with other godly beings, whole worlds can shatter. If it ever comes to it, he can even enter a state of warrior's madness. While he loses some control doing this, his power increases tenfold.
Why did we put this guy up against Raiden again?
Well, Thor's cocky attitude has put him in all kinds of trouble. He's even lost Mjolnir's power more than once as a result.
Yeah,
Although
the
you
hammer
gave
isn't
some-
invulnerable, and if Thor's holding on to it, it's enchantment.
Dude, they
Right?
added
Like that one time
clips
Hulk
from
used
the
his hammer
Ragnarok
against it by
trailers
moving his arm.
into
What,
the
you
info
got yourself-
session.
So to teach
Yes!
Thor a lesson in
Yes!
humility, Odin
Thank
banished
you!
him to Earth,
Thank you!
transforming him
Thank you,
into a
Screw Attack, for doing that. That is
You
awesome.
call that a handicap? That's a limp. I'm over here with a friggin' shotgun for a leg, and I'm not even allowed to park in those special parking spaces.
Still, it turns out sending Thor to Earth was all part of Odin's plan to alter the cycle of Ragnarok, as such a thing had never been done before. And it worked. 4,000 years after the previous Ragnarok, Armageddon was stopped for good, and the gods were free. All thanks to Thor, and a giant time-traveling floating sentient eyeball, but mostly Thor.
Can't make this stuff up.
I accept your surrender.
Oh, there's that scene from Dark World. That was like my favorite.
Legend
Like
has
after
it
you
that lost
obliterated
among
the
the
rock
waves
monster,
is a
he's like,
solitary island
anybody else?
called
Like subtitle,
Themyscira,
like everyone's
shrouded
like,
in
nope,
secrecy
nope,
and
nope,
inhabited
nope.
solely by women.
Hey, Wiz, guess what's my new #1 vacation spot?
Hello, nurse.
Despite their paradise isle far from civilization, the women of Themyscira are more dangerous than you'd think. They are Amazons, immortal warriors created by the Olympian gods. Their mission? To spread the peace and justice of the gods to a barbarian world.
And ship anything to you for free within 2 days.
If you pay an annual fee.
But a bunch of centuries later, they were kinda out of the loop. These chicks had never even heard of shotguns before.
Until the day a military plane crashed near the island. Determined to reconnect with the world and establish peace once again, the Amazons held a tournament to select a representative.
The final test requiring each lady to block a bullet from just a couple yards away. Damn, they don't mess around.
The winner was one of their youngest, a brave woman known simply as Diana.
And that's how she became the Wonder Woman.
Due to her warrior heritage, Wonder Woman was trained from a very young age in just about every aspect of combat you can imagine.
Cause what else you gonna do on that island? She's a master with swords, axes, spears, bows, shields. Ah, hell, pretty much anything that isn't a
I
gun.
say Superman and Batman,
Amazon
okay.
physiology grants
Batman,
her super
yes, in the
strength,
classics,
super speed,
but-
heightened wisdom, and the ability to heal
Like,
from
remember
most
in the
wounds
in the
almost
Justice League
instantly.
movie back
And
in
she
early
can
2000?
fly, just like Superman. How else do you
she
think she'd get around?
dated
An invisible
Batman.
jet? That's stupid. How do
But
you
in
even
the
remember where you parked
in the
it?
new Justice
To
League
further improve her deadliness, she
animation
carries a
anime
rather
movies,
unique arsenal,
she's with Superman,
among which
and
are
everyone
her
pretty much
iconic
agrees.
bracelets of submission.
Ah,
That's Superman and Wonder
sounds
Woman
like some weird
are
BDSM shit.
probably a better pair.
Well, they kind of
But,
were, but the universe has been reset more than enough times to change all that, thank God.
Right. Anyway, those bracelets are her greatest tool for defense.
Forged by the smith god Hephaestus using the remains of Zeus's legendary Aegis shield, the bracelets are impervious to nearly anything, including gunfire, demon lightning, and Kryptonian heat vision, which can be hotter than the sun.
They can summon Zeus's lightning, or even the indestructible Aegis they were made from.
To avoid collateral damage, the bracelets also suppress some of Diana's strength. Taking them off vastly increases her godly power.
And she can use them to summon weapons like her magic sword.
Also forged by Hephaestus, this sword's edge is so sharp that it can slice through microscopic atoms. This means a precision strike from Wonder Woman can cut through nearly any material.
Man, this asbestos god makes some top-notch stuff. Wonder if he does commissions.
Well, he's not responsible for Diana's final weapon, the lasso of truth.
Sorry, I'm drinking water, guys. I'm like really thirsty right now. I just got out of bed. I just got up.
Bad news for any cheating boyfriends she might have.
What other depraved thoughts must you be thinking?
God, your daughter's got a nice rack.
Shall I kill him now, my queen?
Of course, she doesn't need weapons to prove
I just took a sip of water. I just took a sip of water and he said that in Diana's face. Oh my god, I will spat that out. Oh my god, I'm in so much trouble with my family.
Batman himself.
Did you say the Karate Kid? Man, Daniel's son's really moved up in the world.
The point is, Wonder Woman is a master martial artist who's trained all her life. And while she has no official birth date, we do know she was born during the age of the Roman Empire. Specifically when they employed centurions,
that explains her name.
including the additional time she spent fighting in Valhalla.
Name is the Roman name. It's the Roman Empire. It's the Roman name
about 3,000 years
for
old.
Artemis.
All things considered, she looks pretty damn good for her age. And that's more than enough time to become a master ass kicker. It also helps that she's pretty darn quick. She's kept pace with Superman and defeated the speedster Professor Zoom while blind.
At one point, Wonder Woman was battling an ancient god who had fragmented himself into trillions of pieces, each spread to different corners of the universe. And while he summoned his pieces back at faster than light speed, Wonder Woman was able to stand in his way and block all of them.
That's insane!
Damn!
She's moving so fast, there's like a bunch of her.
Moving
Go
thousands
Wonder
of times the
Woman.
speed of light can do that. In fact, she's moving so fast she's probably breaking all manners of quantum physics.
She's
Most
also
likely.
ridiculously strong. She punched Doomsday into literal dust and helped pull the Earth around.
The force needed to move an object out of the sun's orbit equals around 1,000th of the object's mass, including the Earth itself. Assuming Wonder Woman was pulling her fair share, this means she can lift 2.2 quintillion tons.
Shit.
And Grandpappy Boomstick always told me women were the weaker sex. I don't see him lifting a third of the Earth.
She's also incredibly tough. Nuclear explosions hardly even faze her.
Oh yeah, she punched a warhead and tanked it point blank. And then one day, Superman, who can see atoms, decided to split one to test her magic sword. Surprise, surprise, it literally blew up in their faces. Wacky antics.
Even more impressive was her fight with Zoom, in which she took several light-speed punches which, according to her fellow Justice League member The Flash, hit like a white dwarf star. That would equal 2 billion megatons of force.
Unfortunately, Wendy's
Shit.
not invincible. She's got her own kryptonite, and it's a lot more common than radioactive alien rocks.
Her durability holds up well against almost everything, except for piercing weapons.
Which just seems like an unacceptable weakness when you're that strong. Knives, swords, spears, any kind of blade will do the trick. But especially bullets, which is probably why she's gotten so good at blocking them with those bracelets.
Unfortunately for swordsmen and sharpshooters, Diana doesn't go down easily.
In fact, a good stabbing is more than likely just gonna piss her off. And that's when you learn just how dangerous Wonder Woman can really be.
All right, the
Okay,
are set.
I'm gonna
Let's
say
end this debate
I
once
love
and for
Thor.
all.
But
I love
first,
Wonder
all
Woman.
this talk of godly people makes me want some godly food.
Blue Apron. Called it.
For the past 5 years, Blue
Called
Apron
it.
has created
It's
over
obvious
1,000
that
recipes.
they got Blue Apron to
This
sponsor these
October,
guys
Blue
again.
Apron is celebrating its 5th anniversary by bringing back its top 20 recipes from the past 5 years, all chosen by you, the Blue Apron community. Keeping things fresh, Blue Apron normally doesn't repeat recipes within one calendar
anyway,
year,
I
which makes this
think
limited time offer
the
something
winner will
special.
be-
Blue Apron costs less than $10 a
Yeah,
meal
I
per
think the
person,
winner will
which is a
most
good
like.
deal.
I'm
You
gonna
can
go
even customize your
with
recipes
Wonder
for each
Woman.
weekly delivery. It's all about giving you
I'm gonna go with
fresh
Wonder Woman.
recipes
Like,
to
I love
explore
Thor
as you
and
learn how
all,
to cook
but-
each new dish. Every meal comes with an
But
easy-to-follow
like
recipe
he
that you
has,
can follow to whip up your new
but for like
favorite meal.
strength-wise and stuff, he has to rely on magical
He's off
items.
cooking his meal to eat
Wonder
on the
Woman
fight right
is
now.
all
Check
that
out this
is
week's menu and get $30
born
off
bred
your
as
first
such, and
meal
also
with
she's a
free shipping
demigod.
by going
Her
to
dad is Zeus,
blueapron.com/vet.
and she's an
You'll love how good
Amazonian
it
created
feels
by
and
Olympians.
tastes to create incredible home
Breeds
cooked
created by
meals with Blue
Olympians.
Apron.
So
don't
in other
wait.
words,
Your favorite Blue Apron recipes are
in other
back
words,
on the menu.
she's probably
That's
more
blueapron.com/vet.
god god
YouTube.com/battle.
than freaking
Blue
Thor.
Apron, a better way to cook.
But right now, it's time for a death
So she might be able to whoop Thor's ass. We'll have to find out. I'm vouching for Wonder Woman. Diana, don't fail me now. Oh no, there's a spear there. Oh my god, they're just setting Diana up to die, aren't they? They're gonna have Thor kill her with the spear. Are you kidding me with the fucking ads right now? Just as the fucking fight starts? Boo! Okay, and we're back.
You, no man can enter the Themyscira unannounced.
Stand down, wayward maiden. This sort of thing never turns out well for women like yourself.
Oh. I don't think you've ever known a woman like me.
Here we go.
You are undone!
Incredible. Time to stop holding back, Diana.
Whoop his ass! Oh wait, Zeus has the... Thor has the healing factor, doesn't he? I completely forgot about that. Diana, whoop his ass! Just whoop his ass. But I know any counter his healing factor.
Such reckless abandon. Poor misguided fool.
Feel heaven's wrath!
Dude, they destroyed the moon.
Never shall the god of thunder relent!
You will to me!
Dude, she's hardly broken a sweat. Oh shit, he got Mad Warrior mode.
Excuse me?
Come on, Diana, you got this. Oh.
You're not worthy.
She took off the gauntlets! She took off his gauntlets! Yes!
Whoa!
Wonder Woman bitches! Woo!
Been watching too much Game of Thrones.
Thor and Wonder Woman matched each other in some surprising ways. Their weapons were enchanted, their years of experience were similar, and even their super modes did almost the same sort of thing.
But Lady Wonder had a couple big things going for her, like her speed. Sure, Thor's fast enough to tag Quicksilver, and his travel speed with Mjolnir is just stupid fast. But Wonder Woman
It's
shows
slightly
she's
faster.
even more stupid fast in combat over and over again.
Such as when she blocked trillions of God shards flying at her from the edges of the universe. Most
Yeah.
likely faster than any speed Mjolnir was capable of. She was even able to
Yeah, she was able to see Mjolnir coming and able to dodge most of it.
Her in physical space,
And
but he
able
was
to
also
dodge
ahead
it
of her
when it
in
came to the
time.
moon. And then
Wrap
she
your
was like,
mind around that.
phew!
Thor's
You barely
durability
saw her
was
when she
greater
goes
than
at
Wonder Woman's,
Thor.
But the difference in strength was a different story. In fact, when comparing their Earth and Snake feats, she was 8,000 times stronger than him. But the
Yep.
final nail in Thor's coffin was their choice of weaponry.
Mjolnir may have been tough for Diana to defend against, but it couldn't exploit her weakness to piercing weapons. Meanwhile, Diana's magic sword could slice at a microscopic level, something Thor couldn't possibly be prepared to defend against.
You can have skin so tough that you can take a bath in the sun no problem, but it won't do a damn thing to a blade that can literally sever your atoms.
Ultimately, while many of their talents were evenly matched, Diana's speed, strength, and weaponry proved too much for Thor Odinson.
Yep, he was done, Thor.
The winner is Wonder Woman.
Yes!
Stick around, we're about to announce the combatants for the next death battle.
And if you want to watch exclusive commentary on this episode, click that little box over there and start a first membership trial.
Try to grab one of these shirts too.
Katsuya Techo!
Dude, that's Ichigo! And that's not a... It's Ichigo versus Naruto? No. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. It's Naruto versus Ichigo. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god, I can't wait for that to come out. It's gonna be awesome. Anyway, this death battle, epic. It was epic. And so all death battles are pretty much epic. But I love this one, especially when they're using, especially when you got like the whole cinematic universe going at each other right now. Like, everyone's arguing that which cinematic universe is better. Is Marvel better or is DC Comics better? So anyway, this death battle was amazing. Also I did say earlier in the video, before the battle started, that Wonder Woman is more godlike than Thor. I mean, yeah, he's from a different realm where he's basically a god. But he's technically is a god, but he's not an actual god. Like, yeah, he lives a long lifespan, he has a healing factor and stuff like that. But in his realm, he's more or less mortal. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Wonder Woman kicked Thor's ass. Way to go, Wonder Woman! Can't wait for Ichigo versus Naruto. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting, And anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not seen this death battle yet, the link will be in the description box down below. Also, you can check out all my other reaction videos as well as gameplays and vlogs. But look at my name. Just right there, I believe. I think, am I pointing in the right direction? I have no freaking clue. Also, it would mean a lot if you guys hit that subscribe button to be kept up to date with any new videos that I'll be posting in the near future. And shout out to my over 70 subscribers. You guys are rocking my channel. Very good, rocking my channel to the point that I am happy. I am happy that I got 70 subscribers. Let's go to 100 and beyond. Let's go 100 and beyond. And I think I may have referenced Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story just now. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, Fandom 4-star out. I totally did reference Buzz Lightyear.